There's 7 common Social Security disability benefit application mistakes that people make. Or another way to look at it is 7 things that you should do right if you want to maximize your chances of winning your disability benefits. Brian Terry, and for the last close to 2 decades, I have been working with people that are unfortunately sick or injured, not able to work, helping them get through the disability approval process, keep their benefits, maximize their benefits. So I'm going to go through these 7, and I'll share with you at the end resources that we can provide you so that you can get through these at no cost. So here at the Disability Digest, the information that I'm going to share with you is as a result of our experience. And we're currently serving close to 200,000 members here at the Disability Digest. And we almost have like close to 100,000 members on our YouTube channel. So you've seen lots and lots of situations that are out there. So I'm in hopes that you find this helpful. Here's the key point here. If you don't get it right at the initial application, and you could have, then the downside is this. You could have gotten paid in like 8 or 10 months, somewhere in that period in today's environment. But if you don't, then you're likely it's going to have to go out to like a court hearing, which could be 3 years. And then you have to get an attorney involved, and you've got to pay legal fees and all that. So there's a huge downside to not doing it right, in my opinion, at the beginning. So that's it. First of all, the number one thing that you need to do is to understand what to say, how to communicate that you qualify for benefits. There are people that legitimately qualify, they just don't know how to explain it. And it's not about your conditions or how many times you've been to the doctors or any of that. It's like really communicating your limitations, and we will teach you more about how to do this. Second is what to prove. If you're under 50, what you need to prove is different than if you're over 50. And if you're over 54, it gets even more beneficial for you to go through the approval process because you can involve your work experience. So there's different aspects of what you need to prove. It's not a one size fits all. Next is managing your information. I've seen people that have not had the ability to manage and communicate the information to Social Security or a representative, and they just simply gave up and stopped applying. So the answer to that, one of the best ones, is to get an advocate. Get somebody to help you. As a matter of fact, Social Security now requires 2 different backup contacts. So get the information, understand how to manage it. If you can't, then find somebody that will do it for you, right? Forms. Filling out the forms for Social Security is critical. And this is back to communicating like what you need to say to prove that you qualify. Getting that information into the forms in the right format is really important, because that's really your first opportunity to demonstrate that you qualify. Doctoring. Even if you're still working out there and watching this, what you say and do when you go to the doctors with a limitation, even if it's like something that's small and just starting to bother you, is really important, because you're building a historical record in your medical. So what you say and do when you go to the doctors about communicating the conditions that you have and how they limit your ability to work or your lifestyle is critical, because that's the medical evidence that's going to trigger an approval. Next thing is evidence. Evidence is what this is all about for Social Security. So some of the key evidence is getting doctors' support. And there's certain forms called residual functional capacity report forms. We'll provide those to you here from the Disability Digest. I'll tell you in a moment how to get them. Your doctor fills those out, confirms that you're being treated, what their opinion is on your limitations, and how many days that you would miss work a month. Okay, so that puts a real lock on a case. Many people just don't do that. They don't know to do that because they haven't come here, or whoever they're working with or not working with, they haven't learned that. And then the last of the 7 is you're likely going to be sent for an exam from a Social Security hired doctor. It's called an independent medical exam, or some people know it as a CE. When you go to this exam, it's basically a showdown between you and the doctor that Social Security has hired to prove that your medical records are the real deal and they hold up, and the conditions and the limitations that you have are legitimate. So how you approach that, who you bring to the appointment with you, what you say when you first are greeted by that doctor is critically important to your case. All right, so there's a 7. So you might be scratching your head saying, oh man, Brian, it's a lot of information. Yeah, it is. But the average benefit package is $447,000. And the team that's in the White House right now is looking to be very efficient at cutting costs. And there's 1.9 million people that applied last year. So if you want to make your case stand out, for most people that guess at it, those are the things that you need to do. So here's how you can do it. Here at the Disability Digest, we provide you with a no-cost membership. Come in, fill out your profile, helps us understand where you're at. Maybe you're trying to get approved or you're already approved. Once we have your profile, that allows us to get you the information that you need to get from where you're at now to where you want to go. Relative to disability approval, we have a comprehensive Social Security disability approval course. There's no charge for the membership and there is no charge for the course. And the course is put together by industry experts, many that have been speakers at our YouTube live events, and it breaks it down like what you need each step of the way. You can use this all on your own. That's what it's designed for. So you can go through the process, get approved, save on the legal fees. Or if you want to use a representative, you can certainly do that. We can help you explore your options for you, and you can use it with a representative to hold them accountable. That, my friend, will help you maximize your chances of getting approved and the shortest amount of time. So I hope you have found this helpful. I encourage you again to look around the video for links to the membership. Come on in. Follow the directions. We'll get you into the information that you need. And what really excites me is when people contact us back, letting us know that they're approved. Make it a great day. Stay tuned for more.